Alright. I'm definitely still a bit sick, but I would actually say I was expecting yesterday that I would feel worse today, but I do not. I feel pretty similar to yesterday, maybe even slightly better. So I'm very much hoping that this will all be gone tomorrow and I won't be sick at all anymore. Here's to hoping. But anyway, it is time. So I thought a wee bit about what I'm looking for. We're gonna go play the Edge of the World first. I would like to get the Edge of the World, maybe the Frozen Crypt. I really want to do the elevator. I haven't attempted the elevator at all in this challenge yet. And so this is a kind of interesting level. I know I want a snowflake for the elevator, but I don't know what else I want. But first we're gonna go to the Edge of the World. And I believe Snowflake is my kill 2 Claw Crushers character. That is correct. So Snowflake needs to kill 2 Claw Crushers in this level, and we have to play at least 3 player. So I like Deathwalker here. I like Banner Spear. I like Blink Blade. So I like either Blink Blade, Ingeminate, or Banner Spear. What is Banner's retirement? Oh, Banner's retirement is gold, right? And I want to get that retirement as soon as possible. We're at 54 out of 100 gold. So I'm going to bring Banner and try to loot on Banner. Blink Blade needs to boat sled climbing gear, so that's never happening. Let's see. I can make a stamina potion. I can make a power potion. I can make a healing potion. None of that sounds super necessary. The thing I want the most is a corpse cap to make corpse cap axe nut, I believe, is a frenzy potion. And I want to give that to somebody to take on the Ancient Spire to kill the boss in that level. Last run died to the Ancient Spire to being underprepared for it. Do we have any corpse cap available in these levels? Yeah, the Frozen Crypt. So we'll do that. I also want to get the Strong Foundation storyline at least started. That requires Deathwalker, but first the Edge of the World. First we go there, and these characters should be good. Let me just check my Deathwalker cards. I want Rest and Shade. So I can take it over Lingering Rot. Do I have poisons from other sources? Not really. I just have Blink Blade's poison. I maybe want some poisons, but I think this is going to be fine. This boss is kind of easy. If we can just get to the boss without too many issues, then it shouldn't be a problem. I can take something else over Borrowed Time. That is really not needed here. So maybe we bring Power Leak. It's a little bit better. And then banner cards should be pretty good. Oh, do I have a wood? I do have a wood. I can upgrade this shield to the reinforced shield, which is much better because you get to reuse the blocked effect. Oh, I can get a heavy sword on Blink Blade. Cannot get a heavy sword on Deathwalker. So she needs to get... Deathwalker needs to get a medal here, but I can pick up Protective Scepter. Oh, but I can't have Protective Scepter and Weighted Net. I'd rather have Weighted Net. That's fine. Let's go. I'm feeling pretty confident with this level. Snowflake is really good here. Ugh. We have a bug in a jar now. Alright. No attacks for the first 3 rounds. Don't love that. I could just go hazard, though. Turn 1, turn 2. And then, I don't know, maybe snowball heal turn 3. Never collect from end of turn looting. Never do a basic action. Kill 5 or more monsters. We'll go basic action. Collect fewer loot than anyone else. Never kill an elite or boss. Perform a long rest after having suffered damage. Kill the first monster. Kill an enemy not adjacent while adjacent to another one. Collect the most loot. I want Banner to collect the most loot. So if we can accomplish all of that, maybe Banner even retires here. It would just be nice to get that, get the trading post nice and early. So no attacks on Snowflake, no basic actions on Deathwalker. I always forget that and just do a basic action on accident. Maybe I should have brought the other teleport card to make it easier to move, because a lot of Deathwalker's bottom abilities don't have move on them since you're moving shadows. And sometimes not moving is bad. Alright, so 2 normal soldiers, 1 normal clock rusher, 1 elite soldier, 1 normal clock rusher, 1 elite clock rusher. So here it's just place a hazard. And my other card does not really matter, I don't think. Blink Blade, we can go late. Let's gather everybody around Blink Blade, and we can go for a Sand in the Hourglass heal. And just kind of a nothing. Deathwalker will go ahead and make a lot of shadows. And move shadows. No, let's just make a lot of shadows. And then next turn, maybe we move the shadows. And then finally, I can move forward an Unbreakable Wall and try to position in such a way that I can get a Meat Grinder ASAP next turn. I like that. Alright, everything's coming closer. Do not love that for me. How much damage am I going to take? It shouldn't be too much. Oh no, his attack for 0. There's no good place for me to place these hazards besides right here. So I just gotta do that. Can I reach any of... No, I can't reach any of the guys back there. That's fine. I can do basic actions here. I'm still in 3 range of this hex. So let's get back Frigid Growth. And I'm probably just going to place it and then play push bottom. So I can stay right where I am. Blink Blade. We're just healing ourselves an adjacent ally. And then I'll just attack for 2. This really isn't like the guy I want to poison, like, of all of them. So we'll save the Poison Dagger. Unfortunately, it's not lined up super well for Banner Spear to get off an amazing formation. Like, if I had moved 3, I can move here and hit 2 at least. I guess I'll just move here. And just hit this one guy. Okay, I've got a Poison Dagger here as well. But once again, like, this guy isn't the guy that needs to be poisoned. Of all of the enemies it could be. I'll place hazards like this, and then if these guys make it through, they'll get wounded with Anger of the Dead, I guess. And And then one more on this guy. Oh, wait. I want to undo it because I'm going to push this guy back. But it's fine. This will work just fine. So I can get Anger of the Dead, and I guess I'll just Deepening Despair. Go fast, get off an attack. I go faster than their 11 speed consume Ice for a shield, which is nice. Here we go at 31 to get a multi-target push on the bottom with another Frigid Growth here, and we'll get some damage. It won't be as amazing as I would like, but it'll be some. Blinkblade can push this guy, so I want to go after, well, after 11. That's very easy to do. Maybe we'll go at 17. Oh, I have to go after 31, actually. There we go. Kinetic Transfer, Temporal Displacement works very, very well. And I said I was going to push these guys into a Meat Grinder, and that is not something that I did. I can't Javelin to pull into a Meat Grinder. I have a one-target Meat Grinder, but that's underwhelming. So what if we just... Man, once they get pushed, I theoretically have a really good Resolved Courage. I think I want to try to line up for a Resolved Courage next turn. So maybe I'll just go relatively fast right here and disarm. Okay, they're all late, but they're all moving and attacking, which is kind of good for these guys back here. I guess I'm just focusing on bursting this guy down as much as possible. Get wounds on these guys. This guy has move 3, so he'll enter a hazard and get wounded. This guy has move 3, and he will not. But that's fine. Yeah, I can only disarm this guy. Which is fine, it's just not amazing. Dang, that did huge damage. If I move 1, no, I can't pull. That's fine. We'll just stay in front. And so I Frigid Growth here. And double push. That's a dead. And now Blink Blade, I guess, hits this guy at range. Okay, no damage. Move forward. Hit this guy. He's just a normal, so I don't need to spend anything special on him. Push him, and he'll get wounded. And he'll walk through the hazards and die. Easy. Okay, we got most of them wounded. Block the poison? Why not? What else would we block? Oh, man. +1, +1, +2. They were feeling it on those pulls. Hey, Katrina. I think I played Combined Effort on turn... Yeah, I played it for the move and move ally on turn 1. Man, I should have saved Javelin, because pulling this guy in and potentially Meat Grindering would be nice. I can Meat Grinder this guy. It's just one enemy, so it feels underwhelming. I could Resolved Courage and back away, get the Immobilize off. Let's figure out Deathwalker. I have the Dark, so maybe it's just the multi-target Forceful Spirits. It's just underwhelming. Okay, I haven't messed up and done a basic action. What are my other things? No attack abilities. Okay. No attack abilities with my top here. That means I'm probably just healing, right? Oh, I can grant an attack. I think I want to save it for... Oh, you said that on turn 1. Yeah, I had moved my... Oh, yeah, that would have been good. Step forward with Unbreakable Wall. Because both of them were just attack 3. That definitely would have been better. But I'm stubborn. So I could grant an attack 3. That makes me think maybe I play Twin Strike. And I can add Pierce 2. And then Snowflake grants Blinkblade an attack 3. I could move here and Twin Strike Power Leak. Well, I'm poisoned, so I can't do that. Given where I'm standing, maybe I just Twin Strike Blurry Jab this guy, and then Snowflake can command another attack 3. And I wouldn't mind just pushing somebody back over. Oh, Banner's got a pincer movement. That is not something I normally play, but I'm not above it. Yeah, it was always just an attack for 3, so I might as well have wounded. Because I didn't get anything out of the push. Let's see. I could step here. I would have to play a bottom that has movement on it, which is I literally don't have one. I could move with Forceful Spirits. Oh, that's funny. I literally cannot move, or I would lose my Specialist. So I can't hit with Strength of the Abyss unless I teleport to it. So maybe we'll go for that. We'll go for a late teleport and hit. Yeah, I really should have brought 2 teleports. I think this is fine. I'm a little bit worried that I'm not defensive enough. Isn't there another enemy? Aren't there supposed to be 5? Like, I killed 1, but I thought that there were 6 enemies in this room. Okay, so we just have 3 Craw Crushers. And 1 Elite Soldier. I think we'll be fine. Okay, hit 1 with all attacks. No leaf, so I don't get poison wounded. But that is a multi-target attack for 3. Only move 2, though, is really good for me. So Banner wants to back up. So this guy has move 3, so he's not going to make it. This guy has move 2, so if I move Blinkblade and Deathwalker both, this guy can't reach. This guy's probably dead, which means we just have this 2-target attack 5 coming in, but it is 2-target attack 5. Let's Spyglass this since it's attack for 5. 2 died? When did we do that much damage? Wow. What did I get here? Oh, I pulled the crit. Wow. I guess good job, Banner Spear. Now where do I go is the question. As long as I don't step forward, this guy doesn't reach me. I could just step here. Oh, I wish I'd been slower on Deathwalker. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna let Snowflake get hit, I think. Oh, that would probably mean Snowflake and Blinkblade, though. If Blinkblade comes over here, this guy doesn't hit him. And then I was thinking Snowflake walks up and pushes this guy for 2. 1, 2. But then he would be able to come up and hit both Snowflake and Blinkblade. Hazards do way too much damage. That's just not fair. That 2 of them have died already. I'm thinking maybe I just back up. Which is a shame, because I hate to waste all of this damage. But I really don't want to take attack for 5s on people. But this is just such a good Blinkblade turn. I could move here and hit this guy for 4 with Pierce. And then Snowflake could grant Blinkblade movement backwards. Let's do that. This guy all poison and heavy sword. Oh my gosh. Now do I just attack that guy? The problem is it's still sketchy for Blinkblade to do that. So as soon as Snowflake finishes her turn, this guy moves 1, 2, 3. If I push this guy away, then he moves 1, 2, 3, and he hits Blinkblade twice with Strengthen. So I cannot push this guy away or kill him unless I move Blinkblade out. I could push this guy in so that Snowflake gets the kill credit. And Snowflake wants kill credit on the Claw Crushers, so that would give her 1 of 2. And then if I move Blinkblade backwards, Banner Spear would be this guy's focus. And so it would be Banner Spear and Deathwalker. But we survive as long as it's not a plus, or as long as it's not a crit on the attack for 5 on either of them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move Blinkblade backwards. What? That's not a hex? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Now Blinkblade's the focus of that attack for 5. Okay, I thought I could go to this hex. Instead, then Blinkblade can attack, but then gets hit by this. So we're going to undo that. Dang, I really thought I could go to that hex. I have screwed this up. What if I, like, push this guy 1 and move Blinkblade here? That doesn't help. If I move forward and push this guy away and move Blinkblade back, then Snowflake takes 2 strengthened attacks for 4. That's no good. I feel like I just have to move Blinkblade back, but it's gonna be it's gonna be very underwhelming. So I'll grab my kill credit on this guy. I wish I could have body blocked for Blinkblade. I can move Banner forward, but then Banner gets the 2 strengthened attacks for 4. Dang. Oh, I'm so dumb. Deathwalker gets a turn. Deathwalker has Spyglass? Okay. I think that was 3 crits that turn. Okay, we made it through. And it was the crit as the top card. Oh my gosh, that was so close. I was so close to screwing myself. Okay, we got Prepper. We don't have to worry about that at all now, so I can just go fast and Lifting Gust and push this guy away. I killed one of the Claw Crushers on Snowflake, so I just need to kill one more. So we'll go fast, heal Blinkblade, move Blinkblade away to the back. Blinkblade will go slow, drive, recharge self, and doesn't matter. Deathwalker can't run away now, can she? I can move with Shadow Step top. I can even move a Shadow backwards and move with Shadow Step top to get away. Here I'm going fast and Lifting Gust to push something away. And then here... feels like I should be able to get something really nice going, but maybe I'm just going to heal up everybody this turn. We're pushing away, we're running away, we're healing. They've been just moving and attacking every turn. Okay. Get Blinkblade in the back. Who is doing more damage? Multi-target attack for 3. and multi-target attack for 3. Move 4, though. So it's harder for us to get away from this guy, although this one takes more damage if I push him. But this is fine. Let's just push this guy away and stall. Now I don't have to worry about him, and I can just focus on the one guy here. So if I move and attack for 3, then I get hit for 3. But if I move and attack for 3, then Banner comes in and meat grinders. The only problem is that that's just not enough damage. Yeah, I'm never killing there. So I think I'm just going to play it safe. Move shadows away. Move these towards the next room. And run away. And then Banner, I think I'm just healing. Blink Blade's going to regenerate anyway, so maybe I should have gone for Snowflake, but we got time. I don't think I have any more pushes, unfortunately. And this is the one guy that's not wounded? No, neither of these are wounded. Okay, but now I can attack or I can heal with Snowball. So let's heal with Snowball so that next turn I can attack with Cold Therapy. Maybe I'm just healing with Deathwalker too. It's a little underwhelming. And Blink Blade's just going to go invisible. Alright, I can at least tip of the spear this guy. Okay, he's just shielding and hitting lightly. But I can just hit him. Might as well poison. And then just might as well step away. Blink Blade. If I go invisible, I lose my regenerate, so maybe I won't. Okay, attacked for 1, and then heal and heal. And now I have the ice for next turn. If I can just get this guy in 2 hazards, he dies. Yeah. Let's just heal and get this shadow to the door. Alright, an attack, a rest. We're all very healthy, so resting is good. Good. Move 3, the guy in the back still doesn't even reach. This is a very light hit from him, so I'm feeling good to come right here. I can't kill this guy this upcoming turn because I need Snowflake to get the kill. I could do something like a Sand in the Hourglass. So what is the play now? Step up, Javelin, Unbreakable Wall. That does really good damage here. And I don't think I've messed up any of my battle goals, which is always nice. This guy's right next to me and I want to Strength of the Abyss him so badly, but that's a bad idea. Dude, I just look at every single Deathwalker card and it's like, I want that, I want that, I want that. I guess if I just get one more shadow, then I can drop Call to the Abyss. So that's what we'll drop next. Honestly, I don't even feel like I need Strength of the Abyss. Maybe that's dumb, because it's an attack 6, and there's nothing bad about attack 6. But it's just what I'm feeling. Long rest here so I can pick my card. I just want to be able to kill this guy, which means he needs to take damage. But here it's definitely Javelin, Unbreakable Wall, Step, Pull, Push. And then Blinkblade could just kill with Kinetic Transfer after 21. And so Deathwalker just taps with Shadow Step and moves Shadow with Dark Fog. Yeah, Deathwalker's the hardest class for me to burn cards on, and the hardest class for me to pick cards to play going into a scenario. I swear every single time I'm looking at the cards to pick from, it's like, well, I want that one, and that one, and that one. Because it's like, if you don't have enough shadow generation, you're screwed. If you don't have enough shadow movement, you're screwed. If you don't have your damage cards, then you're not dealing damage. And it's like, what can you even drop? I probably should have Spyglassed this. That's okay. Blinkblade just needs a -1. Okay, now I don't need anything. I have the armor that gives me 2 disadvantages. And now Blinkblade just kills. And I think I have Temporal Displacement to get a nice loot this next turn. Oh no. Alright, this was very nice. Blinding Vortex can be really nice in the next room. I don't need Enticing Breeze. So I go very fast here, push this guy and kill him. That'll give me my second kill. I'll just move Shadows. Go for a late Temporal Displacement, and I guess just heal up. And then just jump over. Oh, nice. He tried to go fast, but I outzoomed him. Let me go? It did not want to let me go. Oh, I really want the loot on Banner Spear. Banner Spear's thing is to get the most loot, and she needs gold to retire. So I'm gonna, even though I have all of that gold available, even though Blinkblade played a loot card and all of that gold is right there, I'm gonna get it on, what's her name instead, on Banner Spear. It also means that she's gonna spend a turn just turning around instead of moving forward, but it's fine. Blinkblade can focus on moving towards the door. Although I'm gonna heal here. Oh yeah, Blinkblade can get his Sluggard in this rest cycle, I think. Yep, for sure. Alright, so we just go fast and move over. No move tops, though. Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and loot 1 and get all 6 on Banner, and that should basically guarantee Egoist. And I guarantee Sluggard in this rest cycle, and I just have to focus on Specialist for the rest of the level. So we'll just teleport over there now, and then next turn make a shadow by the door, and then I still need to move these, but my plan is to open this door and rest in shade, and move all of the shadows in, and then place them where all of the monsters are going to be, and then the next turn Anger of the Dead and wound everything in this room, and I can stand in the Hourglass with Blinkblade. And that just sounds so strong. Alright, move 1, loot 1. The last time Banner Spear played this card, she looted 9 gold piles in a single in a single loot. So that is 15 gold piles in 2 applications of that card, 2 times playing that card. Pretty satisfying. Teleport way over here. Man, I maybe could have opened the door. I don't know, maybe that's a bad idea. I think I want Banner to get over there. And then we just move. Make a shadow. And move. And move. Okay, this is pretty good. Took a full rest cycle to get down here, but... One, two, three. Okay, this is fine. I could have moved 1 less and meat grindered myself, but Snowflake is getting Snowball here for a regenerate anyway. And make a shadow. Unfortunately, these shadows are not very close. Long rest, I get sluggard. I guess just move 3. Oh, and I can go ahead and make a hazard right here, I guess. We can use it. Alright, Blink Blade is very ready to go. I think we dropped Temporal Displacement. The ranged attack is good for the boss since he has Retaliate, but doesn't feel super necessary. Rallying Cry is nice for Deathwalker boosting up her Fluid Knights on the boss. And the Disarm can be good in this room. I'm just going to drop Meat Grinder. Everything's going to be wounded already. I'm probably not going to get the 2 target attack 4s. I don't feel like I need the healing. And now we drop Call to the Abyss. Because these are all the shadows we're going to need. There's no way I'm hitting the boss more than 5 times. And I just won't Fluid Knight any of the enemies in this room. Move my shadows closer. Do I want to just open the door? I've got 2 shadows here to get him deep in the room. I think I'm just going to open the door. So we'll rest in shade with Deepening Despair. We'll just go late and move into position. Just play my only 2 cards because they're my only 2 cards. No, I'm just going to long rest Snowflake here. That way I get my hazard card back to put in the door. And then I've got move 4 here, so why not play it? And what do they get? Mind Snipper standing still. That is not what I wanted to see, because I wanted to get the shadows to them. There is a 2 hex pattern right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang. Okay. Soldiers moving 3. So at least they'll get close. Just back up to here. Definitely did not work out perfectly. Alright, move Shadow 6. Move Shadow 6. These guys are moving 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I assume they'll be right there. And then I can Deepening Despair this normal. Should have Spyglassed. Alright, hopefully the Snippers like move 5 this next turn. Aw, oh, dang, that guy went down instead of up. I could have gotten all 3 of those hexes, but If they move next turn, then this guy will wound himself. Do I want to send Blink Blade in? Why not, right? Why did I play Kinetic Transfer? That was dumb. Alright, and Snowflake gets her hazard back. And I was thinking Blinding Vortex, but maybe I just don't need it. Let's drop Whiteout. The loss can be okay, and the heal can be good, but I just don't feel the need for all of that. Anger the Dead for sure. And then just a nothing. I can attack with Black Barrage. I would kind of like it for moving shadows, but maybe we'll just attack. I'm going to save Sand in the Hourglass, because hopefully these guys move through the shadows, but it's definitely not guaranteed. So maybe we'll just go fast, hit with a Blurry Jab, and run away. Move 4 so that I can make sure I get out. Go relatively fast just after Blink Blade and place a hazard there. And then here I can Javelin Unbreakable Wall. But I'd rather go late. Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so everybody but the elite Mind Snipper gets wounded here, which is pretty good. And then let's just hit this guy. Okay. We're just trying to burst this guy. Beautiful. He is gone. And then I'll just back out to here. That should work just fine. I think Deathwalker gets hit, but I don't think it'll be bad. This guy's so close to getting wounded. But both of these guys get wounded. Snowflake gets the hazard right here. And... oh, they removed, like, the dirt hazard texture. I think I like this better. I just hadn't noticed. I guess if I move here, then Snowflake tanks some for me. The elite would move here, the normal would move through and die. But if I go here, the elite gets a strengthened attack 4 into just Snowflake. If I don't move, he goes after Deathwalker, right? If he goes after Deathwalker... okay, I think I want to move here because it sets up Banner Spear better. Because this guy just goes here. Good, he did not crit. And then now Banner Spear's Javelin. An Unbreakable Wall combo. Oh, nice. -2 crit with Strengthen. He stepped onto Undefined. That's when you know you're boned, when you step onto Undefined. Alright. Well... that's pretty easy mode, then, at this point. I think we'll just go fast and hit with Cold Therapy and back up. We'll save the pushes and pulls for when the Mind Snippers get closer. Deathwalker, I really just don't want to waste anything, is the thing. Forceful Spirit's not in range. I don't want to waste any shadows. So maybe I'm just... I can't move myself, though. Maybe I just move a shadow for 5. Maybe I could Fluid Knight this guy, but I'm just going to save it. Move a shadow for 5, and maybe I just open the door and start the boss. Sand in the Hourglass here sounds so good. I don't see any reason to not just Sand in the Hourglass. Would be really nice to get it on him as well, but we'll just go a relatively slow Sand in the Hourglass and get basically all of them. And then a late just whatever. Mind Snipper standing still. Soldier hitting one target with all attacks I do not love. Oh, I can immobilize him. Oh, and now he dies next turn when he walks in. This is so evil. Blinkblade just gets the big ol' sand in the hourglass, and we just move this shadow to the door. Oh, Banner still gets a turn. Unfortunately, I don't have move 3. Do I just... I mean, I could just move 4 in. I want to just be patient and wait for these guys. I have Deepening Despair. That could be how we all get to the boss room. I'm like full health. And Banner's the one who needs to get the loot, so we'll just let that happen. 12 gold, beautiful. That gives her 20 gold for the level. That may be enough. Alright, this guy will die as soon as he walks in. I think I just wait patient-ishly. And we just wait for them to come. I'm not against teleporting Deathwalker over here, but I would want these guys to be further away first. Blinkblade will go... I think we're just going to go late. Probably not do anything. Same thing here. Oh, come on, guys. Range 3. 1, 2, 3. So I can step here. And I'm not in range to be pushed. And now I think at this point we just rush him down. I'm not going to teleport to the door because I would be attacked and pushed, and I think pushed into traps. Could have used boots to go slower than them. Do I have Lifting Gust? I believe I do. I don't want to use these traps, but a 0 on Lifting Gust would kill this guy, and that's pretty good. I need somebody to go in with Snowflake, though. It can't just be Snowflake, because I don't reach the guy without moving forward. So would it be Banner? If I move here and push this guy, Banner could run up an unbreakable wall, both of them. It just doesn't kill. Blinkblade can short rest. Okay, invisibility is totally fine to lose. So Blinkblade is just 1, 2, 3, 4 with jump and hitting multiple targets with Twin Strike. I like it. Okay, they're just retaliating anyway. So it always would have been fine. Oh no, I'm muddled. I think I'll just skip this first attack. And I have... Oh, I don't have Heavy Sword. +1. No. Oh well. Now a Fast Sand in the Hourglass kills that guy. A 0? Ah, the muddle. Oh well. Would have been nice to use the traps on the boss, but just not necessary. Now Fast Unbreakable Wall is very good. And we'll have plenty of ways to wound the boss without combined effort. I'm just going to teleport over. I don't need Anger of the Dead anymore. Blink Blade will wound the boss. And we're just going to slowly get these shadows closer to the boss to Fluid Knight him again and again and again and again. Alright, we use Snowflake's body for the Unbreakable Wall. And Blink Blade does a fast move 4 and Sand in the Hourglass. And teleport and summon the boss. Nice, they're slow. Oh, I guess Blink Blade could have opened the door. It's fine. This level has gone very well. And 68 health on the boss. I'm not scared. I can even move on to this and pick up the loot. Oh yes, I got a medal. That's a heavy sword. That was all I needed for heavy sword. We'll just get over there, get a hazard down. We don't need Snowball. Although maybe the bottom would have been good. Let's get Snowflake out of the way. Let's move a shadow and Fluid Knight him. And I can just go late and get a token. Okay, he's moving 3, that's fine. I wasn't wounding him anyway. Oh, did I play Kinetic Transfer? No, I didn't. I could have used the bottom to move and pay a token to push him. Man, Deathwalker keeps pulling really badly. Pulled lots of minuses. He's already gone, so I'm comfortable to move Blink Blade forward, and I think I can poison here. Yeah. And now we just protect Blink Blade. Shouldn't be an issue. And loot. Nice. The Axe Nut is definitely a very nice prize to leave here with. Blink Blade heals up. Oh, I should have attacked first. And then I would have had the regenerate. It's fine. I believe I have Lifting Gust here? Yeah, I do. So I just move in and push him far away and he won't be able to reach. And move shadows, long rest, and run in. Yeah, he has move 1 to counter my push 4. Not quite enough. Snowflake absolutely shreks this level. Although there aren't very many levels that Snowflake doesn't dominate single-handedly. All right. I still haven't wounded him. That's kind of crazy. So do I just go for a cascading reaction? Probably not. Just because that's a lot of retaliate. Oh no, I've lost all of these cards. So maybe I'll just Sand in the Hourglass him. Then he'll want to hit Blink Blade. So can I pull him away? No. Then maybe instead Blink Blade will just Kinetic Transfer him. 1 2 1 2, or 1 2 1 2 push, and then 1 2 3. We'll figure it out. I'm just gonna short rest here. And Tip of the Spear is pretty good. I'm thinking I'm just gonna throw down the Banner of Strength right now. And I can move Shadow. He's moving 1. My guy, that is not enough for you. Oh, maybe it is. Dang it. Well, I'll let him hit Snowflake instead of... Oh yeah, this way he gets hit by Banner too. It's taking a lot longer to deal this guy's 68 health than I was anticipating, honestly. Pulling way too many minuses. That's just sad. Alright, I have 2 shadows next to him, so I can deepening, well, move this for 2, and then I have 2 next to him, and I can deepening despair. Then I can fluid knight and move another shadow in. I still haven't wounded him somehow. Here I'll go fast and push him. Blink Blade will grab the chest. And then the next turn we'll hit him with a Blurry Jab. And Banner might get an Unbreakable Wall. Hey, Randy. Okay, I'll take it. I guess I push him through the trap. Can he be immobilized? No, he can't. You think I'm more successful in 4-player parties? I feel like I'm more successful in 2-player parties. But maybe, I don't know. Sometimes 4-player parties feel really... It's just not something I've done very much. I almost exclusively play... Oh, can I just Unbreakable Wall him right here? Oh, that's so crazy. I almost exclusively play 2 or 3-player. So I just really do not have the experience with 4. Like, it doesn't feel like I can burst things as well as I actually can. Just in my head calcs. Oh, there's no way for me to tip the spear him? That doesn't seem right. There's got to be a way. We are not losing Lifting Gust. And then maybe now I can figure out a tip of the spear. Or I can go fast and pincer move. Do I notice the increase in elite enemies in 4-player? Most certainly. And elites scare me a lot. Just in general. Alright, this is fine. Oh, he got his scary card. Unfortunately, I think it's a little bit too late for him. 2-player seems to have more variance. Yeah, it's just when you're playing 2-player, you don't have access to nearly as big a range of abilities as you do when you're playing 3 or 4. Since you have so many more mercenaries to pick from. Hey! Alright, well, Banner Spear got enough. Deathwalker cannot move. We actually managed to not mess up Specialist the whole time. But Snowflake can pick up that loot. And we picked up every single pile of loot. We'll play the move 8 jump. And somehow I only lost 4 cards in the whole level. But yeah, I feel more comfortable, like, in general, in speedrunning. I mean, that's always done in 2-player. And so most of my time playing this game has been spent trying to figure out how to split up my characters so that they can tackle their half of the scenario by themselves. And so, like, whenever I see a whole bunch of elites, it feels impossible to me. Like, I've been, in my head, I was trying to prepare myself for the core attunement level, because I think that's one of the absolute hardest levels in this challenge. And in my head, like, I absolutely know, in practice, that playing the level in 2-player is a really bad idea. But in my head, I just can't shake wanting to play it 2-player rather than 4. It's the level where there are the four pillars that you have to protect, and it spawns demons in all of the corners. And I keep convincing myself that either 2-player is the right way to go or 4-player is the right way to go. But then the thing that really throws it off for me are the elite chaos demons that the level spawns. Yeah, the third part of the Aether Outpost. I'm really afraid of this level, because even in the first playthrough I did with the Fist, when I had like a level 9 Banner Spear, I had to like add a 4th character and lower the difficulty to +2 instead of +3 to beat the level, because it did not feel winnable on +3. And so if you play this in 2-player, the nice part is that it's just normal demons. And you get to pick the 4 demons. So like if you do a normal flame demon, by the time I get here, it's probably monster level 5. But like normal flame demon, Blinkblade kills this by playing kinetic transfer bottom, move up to it, make it suffer 1, sand in the hourglass, make it suffer 2, and then it suffers 1 from the wound on its turn. And like Blinkblade just literally insta kills this. And so it seems like Blinkblade could handle like flame demons, and then I don't know, maybe wind demons or something as the other demon on Blinkblade's side, because with Twin Strike, like a Twin Strike cascading reaction with a poison dagger on the first hit and a heavy sword spyglass on the second hit, that could maybe just one-shot a wind demon just immediately. And so Blinkblade can take out 2 different sides of normal demons really easily. And then you just get 2 normal chaos demons at round 6 and 11. So in my head, 2-player sounds like the way to go here. Like 16 health chaos demons is really annoying, but 26 health base attack 6 chaos demons, I don't know. I just know from experience that 4-player, it always feels like you need 4-player in this level. Oh, but the core health doesn't go up with character count. It's just monster level. Okay, that might be a reason to play it in 2-player. Yeah, Trap would be good here. Yeah, I was thinking Deathwalker has to be one of the characters that plays this, because she's the one with the personal quest. So I was thinking I could do Snowflake, and I can just check my VOD to see what order we need to open the doors in to get like Frost Demon, Earth Demon on one side, and Snowflake could hazard, and then you know, these guys run up, these guys run down, and then I just lift and gust and push everything back down to this side. And so it could be like Snowflake on this side and Deathwalker on this side. The only problem is like the initial Chaos Demon. Like if it is monster level 5, then how does Deathwalker solo a 26 health Chaos Demon? Like how does anybody solo a 26 health Chaos Demon? Why is it that in 2-player you get one elite Chaos Demon on one side and one normal Chaos Demon on the other? How does that make any sense? You forgot what you used for it, but you basically had mostly ground demons and abuse hazards. Yeah, because like if I do go 4-player, Snowflake can just hazard off one side, and that pretty much solves one side, doesn't it? Like just hazards and maybe 2 characters that can push. But when you go 4-player, I guess it's just one elite Chaos Demon on each side. Oh, okay, no. If you go normal, if you go 4-player, it's one normal and one elite Chaos Demon, which that just feels so punishing. You get 2 times as many enemies. And I don't know, maybe you're just not planning on killing them, but Chaos Demons can just add up so quickly. So I don't know, like I'm very nervous about this level. I don't know how to make it work. Maybe the fact that Deathwalker has to be one of the characters means that it needs to be 4-player. I just don't know. Maybe Deathwalker could just stand next to one of the pillars, like let a Chaos Demon hit the pillar, and I just use my bottom every turn for healing the pillar, and then like as a Flame Demon spawns, I hit it with a Strengthened Fluid Knight or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to have a really good plan when we get there. But that's a long way away. Oh, look at that. 2 check marks, 2 check marks, 1 and 1. 74 gold here. We got both of the Clock Rushers. That's pretty satisfying. We got all of the herbs in the level, and we got the shovel. And Banner looted almost everything. You did it 2-player, and you were Trap, so keeping them in check was pretty easy. Your friend was playing Deathwalker. Yeah, Trap sounds so nice for the level. I love Trap's level 2 card. When a monster ends their turn adjacent to this trap, spring it on them. And then that level 1 loss that plays 3 stun traps. It's like, you get 2 turns of stun out of that. It's so nice. Banner Spear did the most damage. And yeah, I was kind of holding Deathwalker back by not letting her eat any shadows or do non-specialist abilities, but we made it. Yeah, I really wish Trap were in the game. Trap has so many cool things it can do with like cheesing things with invisibility. 10 bonus XP, I didn't think about that. Cheesing things with invisibility, just stalling for forever, setting up a gigantic trap before opening a door. Like the Frozen Fjords, Trap's one of the really good characters there because you have plenty of time to stack up a nice 25 damage trap to one-shot a Shrike Fiend before you go through the door. Plus, Shrike Fiends can be stunned. Alright. We got a lot of level ups. You're holding off on playing digital? I think that's a good idea. Like, I personally play so much Frosthaven that I can just play this over and over and again, and then in 3 months when we get like a new set of characters, it'll be like a nice fresh thing. But if you're only planning to do like 1 or maybe 2 playthroughs, it's really teasing to just to play through and then be done and then just have to wait. We're gonna go Birds in the Tempest. Birds in the Tempest is good. So I think that holding off until more stuff is in the game is a good idea. But I would not, like, I personally could maybe wait 3 months. I would not be able to wait, like, a whole year knowing that it was there. I really like these rolling ward allies. Yeah, let's grab the rolling ward allies, because when you draw them, it feels so good. Oh, 2 perks on Deathwalker. Say less. Alright, we've got -1s for +1s. I mean, we gotta do it, right? Yeah, I could add +2 darks. I do have a spyglass. No, because this is worth 2 damage, and this is worth 2 damage, and I'd rather get rid of the -1s. And then we'll grab Deadbolt for more shadow movement, and a good late card. You plan on getting in the next update? Yeah, hopefully that should be October. Probably around the end of October. I'm personally hoping that it's going to be... I'm probably setting myself up for disappointment, because I want the update to be way bigger than it's probably going to be. I want the update to go through... I want it to just add these levels, 14, 22, and 33 of the Lurker line, maybe even 42, the Sunless Trench, but not give us like the endgame Lurker line stuff yet. I want it to finish all of the Algox quest, which has 3 different storylines, but then in one file you would be able to get both Fist and Snowflake, and like the quest already goes through either Crystal Fields or Sky Hall. So it's like 4 levels here, and they wouldn't need to finish out. They wouldn't need to finish out these. So it'd be 4 levels in the light blue, 6 levels in the medium blue, and 4 levels in the dark blue. And then I really hope it's going to be Trap, Meteor, Coral, and Kelp. But yeah, they've said most likely Trap and Meteor. I'm just hoping that it's Trap, Meteor, Coral, Kelp, and then both Fist and Snowflake in the same playthrough. No, I never did beat Sky Hall on +3. I got pretty close, but I just didn't have enough damage. It felt like, I mean, because I think I was monster level 6 with the level characters that I had, and it just felt like I needed major power potion. Yeah, if they allow you to finish Algox, that's basically... That's like giving you a 3rd character. But I want them to give 4/5 new characters, because I want Coral and Kelp too. We're just 1 level away. Like, we have 7. We just played Edge of the World. Just give us Jagged Shoals and Coral and Kelp. But that's probably not a very realistic ask. But, I don't know. I've got my fingers crossed for it. Because I would love to play Kelp in this challenge so much. Level 1 Kelp is just the most busted class. The most busted level 1 class of all time. Yeah. Kelp's so fun. Do you like baning or stabbing? It'll take them forever if they're only adding 2 classes a patch. They've said that the plan is 2 characters per patch, because we already have 8 of... Is it 16 or 17? I think it's 17. And so that's just 4 patches. Yeah, I love Astral. The last time I played Astral, I was so surprised, because I tried doing completely different cards that I'd never tried before, and I tried the Sword Summon build, and it actually did really, really well. I think the level I played was +2, and I was just shocked that the sword was staying alive, and it was actually dealing good damage, and then Astral herself was still, like, healing things and shielding and brittling, and, like, it did not feel like I was useless being permanently disarmed, which is crazy. Stab crab all the way. Yeah, I mean, I don't... So here's a question that I have. Oh, I already had kelp right here. That's funny. What does stab crab take? I assume stab crab takes slipping into death, right? You like the idea of being a tank on Astral? I feel like my Astral is generally pretty tanky with like lots of disarms and curses with the level 4 card. Disarming and cursing gives you like some off tanking. And then you have a lot of wards for yourself. But I feel like I've not messed around with Crippling Terror too much, but I do like the bottom of it. So I assume Stab Crab takes Slipping into Death and Crippling Terror. And then, well, it definitely takes Grim Trophies. Like, when do you take Crushing Darkness? I've almost wanted to try this card, because I think that the top Attack 5 Curse for just the price of 1 trophy, I think that's actually a pretty decent action. Surely Stab Crab takes extra decoration, which I have played with this card. I do like this card. Yeah, especially if you're invisible. That's a really easy attack to get off. I think both builds take Claw of Doom. It doesn't matter if you're baning or stabbing. You want Claw of Doom, because that stun is really, really useful, and like this brittle is not. Yeah, the big argument I can see for Stab Crab is that Dire Frenzy is so good. Dire Frenzy, but like both Dire Frenzy and Hasten the End are so good. I think my preferred way, like I think that the perfect crab plays Bane up until like monster level 6 and like kelp level 7, and then you switch to a lot of stabbing. Because once the health bars get high enough, if you don't have a brittling ally, you're kind of useless. And I really haven't messed around with this Unseen Horror very much. But theoretically, I think it could be good. You went with more of the take cards that enable invisibility with many attacks. Okay. Yeah, I really like pinning spines. And then, yeah, I always get so nervous, though, when I'm like, going to spend all 5 trophies and just hope that I get an invisibility with Grim Trophies. And then most of the time it happens, but then when it doesn't, it's like, oh, I'm dead. I don't know. It's such a cool class. And then you have like stun and disarm in your perks. I'm very much looking forward to getting to play it again. But I will never be convinced that Bane isn't better at level 1, like specifically. I do think that Dire Frenzy changes the math once you get to higher levels. And power potions, of course. And, like, baning doesn't do anything to bosses or objectives. You are only good at killing trash enemies. Alright. Did I... Okay, I leveled here. I just haven't taken the card yet. Oh, and 2 perks here, too. That's so nice. It looks like all I've done is take out a -2, though. And we want Reckless over Sap Speed. Does Banner retire here? 2, 6, 13, 17, 24. So Banner can retire right now. Yeah, power potions with Grim Trophies plus Dire Frenzy. Absolutely one-shot objectives. You can move basically anywhere you need to go. You're pulling so many attacks that like you're guaranteed to be like stunning and disarming multiple things depending on who you want to hit. It's very, very solid. I think I will go ahead and retire the Banner Spear. I kind of want to get this Spyglass off of her. Banner Spear has done very well for me, but time to go. She hit level 3, which is getting a little bit old for me. Oh, and we get a new town guard modifier. I think it's a plus 20, which is pretty good. Can we build the shop now? Nice. Oh, requires town level 2. We're 1 prosperity away. So we'll build mining camp. First, let's get a heavy sword here. What does the shovel take? Just a metal wood. During your turn, destroy one adjacent obstacle, hazardous terrain, difficult terrain, ice, or trap. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Coral abuses the potions the least. Like, Blinkblade abuses the potions in an absolutely absurd way. That's not really until level 9, but I mean, Blinkblade does like 20 attacks in a single turn at level 9, and even before then, you're still... I mean, you can play 5 cards in a turn, so Blinkblade's probably realistically getting 10 to 12 attacks in a single turn. And I guess Kelp does get 10 if you have both Frenzy Potions. But I feel like both Coral and Blinkblade can hit more on their exploding turns. And a lot of Kelps are base attack 1. But it is still really good. Then you just, it's sad after that though, because like once you've burned those power potions for the rest of the scenario, you're like, oh, now I can do the same thing, but I'm going to do 1/4 as much damage. Alright, I have a free hand and 2 potion slots. I have a free chest, head, and bag item. I have a free almost everything. Well, not hands, because I've got the weighted net. Okay, I'm going to grab some dancing slippers on Snowflake. I feel like they can help line up interesting things. Definitely does clear a room, yeah. Blinkblade. I want to get the cured leather armor for Blinkblade. Okay, I think I just need to level up the town once, and then I can do that here. So let's build mining camp. I need all the gold on Deathwalker I can get. Dang, I don't want to use her metal. Does anybody else have a metal? Ah, Bone Shaver hoarding the metal. You do not need that. Oh, okay, I can't leave this screen. Let's go ahead and make our drifter. And I guess I could make another banner spear. 8 names, that's a good one. That just happens accidentally. We'll grab Amulet of Life and a heater shield? Sure. Okay. Deathwalker's level 3, so if she goes and plays a level, it has to pair with a level 1. And then I've got several level 2s, and I could make another level 1 banner, but it would be a lot weaker than the one I just lost. I want to get the elevator. And I want to get the Ancient Spire. So, before I go to Ancient Spire, I want a Frenzy Potion. For a Frenzy Potion, I need Corpse Cap. And so my best bet for a Corpse Cap is the Frozen Crypt. I also need to do this strong foundation storyline. I like that in 2-player. Deathwalker Geminate? Deathwalker has to go. Oh, oops. I didn't do it. I guess I also wouldn't mind just going to sleep early, given that I am a little sick. But my extra sleep last night helped a lot. Alright, so if we go Deathwalker Geminate, I'm just slightly anxious. Maybe I shouldn't be. Deathwalker Geminate sounds like a good combo. This room makes me want Snowflake, because placing a hazard right here does really, really well into these 2 enemies. And Deathwalker doesn't mind these snow imps once she can be built up with shadows. Maybe I should play the level with more characters? Like, what does it look like with 3 or 4? If you play 3, you get 1 more Frozen Corpse, 1 more Living Bones. The same number of snow imps if you play 3. But 2 more meaty guys. I just always miss-see the enemy pushes in this level, and it always screws me over. But I could do Geminate, Snowflake, Deathwalker. And that sounds pretty decent. In this room, 3-player means 4 snow imps. But we just back up. If we do 2-player, it's 1 elite, 1 normal. I really like that. Like, the problem with more players here is that it gives more monsters to push away whoever you put in front. So you can't just put someone into tank, because the monsters push them away and then somebody else grabs them. And when the snow imps attack, you're kind of screwed. So I think this room is pretty scary in 3 or 4-player. And then what happens here? 2-player, it's just 1 skeleton. 3-player, it's 2. 4-player, it's 3. It's always elite boss and snow imps. So 2-player, you get another frozen corpse and another skeleton. 4-player, you get 2 and 2. I think I'm going to do 2-player. Which means that it has to be Deathwalker with a level 1 character. So it's either Geminate, Drifter. Maybe Drifter makes the most sense. The only problem is that Drifter doesn't have anything. And so he's just a naked character. Banner Spears doesn't sound all that good on this level, except for having a permanent shield into the brittles. But shield doesn't help against the snow imps. I think we're going to go Geminate. I should be able to figure this out. I really should be able to figure this out, I think. I want Wave of Anguish, I know. And I guess that means I want Rest and Shade too, doesn't it? Because going into the final room, if I have 6 shadows here, 5 shadows here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it doesn't even reach onto the boss immediately. Maybe that means I just, like, target Snow Imp. Move Shadow 5. What if I just... What if I play Call to the Abyss? Top, rather than bottom. I think I like that. The only thing is that I really, really want the Metallic Scrap Sword. But even if I sell all of my stuff, I can't get it. I'd have to brew some potions and sell those. And that sounds dumb. What potions can I make? I can make a power potion, which would go really hard if I do like a lingering rod or something. I could make a stamina potion. I could make an explosive vial. I can make a healing potion. I can make a renewing potion. What about hand slots? Huh. I could use the shovel to just remove the hazard in the corner that always screws me over. I kind of really like that. Is that dumb? It's just one wood, one metal. I've got a free hand item anyway. What about here? I just have wood here. Wood is not good. The only thing solo wood makes is the crude bow, and that doesn't do anything for Geminate ever. What could Geminate get? Geminate could get stamina potion. I think I'm going to go ahead and make Deathwalker a power potion. And then maybe a renewing potion for Deathwalker. I have a lot of these resources. And then what for Geminate? Is Axenut Rockroot glancing? I think it is. Axenut Rockroot glancing. It's okay. I mean, I guess if I'm doing like a loss attack, don't mind the glancing potion. Yeah, let's pick it up. Actually, maybe that'd be better on Deathwalker, but renewing potion gives me an extra heavy sword spyglass. And I think with that, I'm comfortable enough to go into the level. Yeah, like if since I don't have a spyglass, if I want to go for like an Icebound Quills, to know for sure that it can't miss is nice. I haven't been playing Smoldering Hatred. Because like the penalties on this are just, they seem so severe. But maybe with, I was thinking of pairing the Smoldering Hatred with the Telescopic Lens item. True Sight Lens. During your attack ability, treat all negative miss modifier cards as 0. Negative and miss as 0s instead. So then you just like, you muddle yourself and you hope that you draw. You muddle yourself and curse yourself and hope that you draw the curse and you get a 2-target attack 4. And the absolute worst it can do is 2 attacks for 4. Like the True Sight Lens seems to pair really well with muddling yourself. And with the lucky dice. Alright, let's go. This level scares me a lot. Did I ever put Wave of Anguish in? No. I think I decided against playing Wave of Anguish is what it was.
People in Frosthaven tend to be the solitary type.
Didn't I already get this one?
To get by in a world of ice.
Does this just shuffle it back in?
Surprised then to see a group of 10 people standing around a donkey on the road. A particularly intoxicated Inox stumbles up to you.
It's the drink, donkey.
He looks back over his shoulder, half to indicate the donkey, and half to confirm the donkey is in fact still there.
It's the best donkey outside of
Yeah, it does.
Frosthaven.
We don't need to.
He drags you over by the arm to take you on a tour.
I do not want to discard cards.
He points to a barrel hanging off the
2
donkey.
herbs.
On this side, he's got a barrel of ice wine.
If I pick the top, do I have to discard cards no matter what?
And on this side,
I mean, I guess 3
he's
morale's
got
pretty good.
juniper ale.
Can we just choose not to? No, we can't choose not to. Well, that sucks. I think I'm just gonna abandon the quest and come right back to it. Because I'm not starting with discarded cards. I guess Jim doesn't mind starting with discarded cards, but... the very first time I started this challenge, I said that I'm just abandoning if I get bad road events, because I'm not losing this whole challenge to a stupid road event. Apply a different negative condition to an enemy that already has one. I don't even know if I can do that. Maybe if I had Lingering Rot. Be targeted by 3 or more attacks in the same round. Suffer damage while you long rest. I hate all of those. 2 lost cards before your first rest? Okay. That's fine on Gem. And I guess here I bring Lingering Rot. I probably want the healing on Rest and Shade. Maybe I don't need Strength of the Abyss. I was thinking I wanted it for the extra damage, but... Alright, let's commit to a Lingering Rot loss instead of a, instead of the Strength of the Abyss loss. Because I don't think I'm ever going to get up to enough shadows for the top of Strength of the Abyss, but I just love the bottom, eating 2 shadows and... or, like, eating 1 shadow every turn for +2 damage to every attack. This level just terrifies me. Is there a good place to use my shovel? Okay, it's like any obstacle, so I could destroy a multi-hex obstacle. I don't think it helps me in any way particularly. Geminate would love to, like, pull this guy and get something useful on him, but I'm thinking with just 2-player, I can just hide in this corner, and I don't have to worry about being pushed into hazards, which is good. I love just trying to kill this Snow Imp quickly, but if I'm going Call to the Abyss, I mean, I could Call to the Abyss, and then I could just Deadbolt Spyglass turn 2, and just hope he doesn't attack turn 1. If he does attack, this guy 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. I don't think he has a move 3 as a normal. So I don't think I get multi-hit from those guys. I could, like, start with a drag down to immobilize right here. But I was kind of thinking I wanted to just throw Horn Beetle right now. Maybe that makes more sense for the second room, but if I have to play 2 losses before the first rest cycle, then starting with Horn Beetle sounds pretty nice. And... okay, I can move and give disadvantage so that we don't both get targeted by the Living Bones. It's very unlikely he's moving enough, and this guy's definitely not moving enough. We can take a Brittle on turn 1 if we absolutely have to. So, I think this is okay. Okay, that's just 1 Brittle. And this hit 1 with all targets card is actually good in this scenario. But I can just back up and I don't get hit at all. So what if I move here? Oh, I'm still in melee mode. That's fine. I'll drag down next turn. If I move here, Living Bones goes 1, 2, 3. He doesn't reach anybody. And it'll be disadvantaged when the Snow Imp attacks Gem. And then this guy just goes 1, 2 and doesn't reach Deathwalker. So we get the Horn Beetle going. I need it to heal myself, but I should have the bottom heal card, I think. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I thought it was that one attacking. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. I always forget the push on this level. I always forget the push. It's fine, because now he pushes me away, and the disadvantage made me not die. But man, that was terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4? Do I want to just get in this corner, and I could double hit Snow Imps? The only problem is I'm very unlikely to kill at that point. 1, 2, 3. I hate that this guy moved so much. Oh, I do not like this. I do not like this. I'm so glad I played that disadvantage bottom. Maybe I Icebound Quills this guy. It's attack for 6. Move and switch and Icebound Quills. +1 kills. Can't miss. Here, I'm thinking I just Forceful Spheres. Oh, I don't have Dark. Oh, why was I thinking I had Dark? This is so bad. Forceful Spirits, Lingering Rot, poison this guy, hit them both. Maybe Gem. I love the idea of dragging down this skeleton. But should I just be thinking kill? If I were in ranged mode now, I would just Scarab Flight these two. And I'd feel really good about myself. I'll play these 2 cards. If Skeleton's standing still, I target the Snow Imps. Because I can go 1, 2, 3, drag down. Or I can go 1, 2, 3 and immobilize the Frozen Corpse. Okay, this gives me a lot of flexibility. Because with move 3, jump, and drag down, I can get anything. Based off what they're playing. Okay. Okay. So... there's no fire, so he's never reaching me. So I'm safe to poison here. Oh, do I power potion this? This is so stupid. I'm gonna do it. Oh, look at this deck. Look at this deck. Show me 0 and +1. Okay. +1. Let's go. Okay. Good start. Good start. And then this guy's just moving 1, so I don't have to worry about him. And we just take no damage. Okay, Icebound Quills would have killed, but that's alright. Hey, it worked out. It worked out. Okay, now a push 1 pushes this guy into hazard with Scarab Flight. Ooh, he's in a shadow, so I can wound him. Maybe maybe I just wound him. I'll wound him and I'll hit him for 4. That'll give me Dark, and then I can curse him next turn, and I like the idea of getting some curses in their deck. He's never killing me at 9 health. It would have to be his, like, move 1, attack for 5, and crit. That's just not going to happen. And then here, I could just move here and pull this guy with Into My Embrace. I like move 2, heal 2. What if I melee attack him? So, wound right here. Deepening Despair. Oh, yeah, I would have loved to have marked over there. Alright. We didn't miss last turn, that was good. Move to heal 2. And just melee attack for 2. And I've got Horn Beetle up. So -1 kills. This guy didn't move, so now I can Scarab Flight. I have experienced this not sliding correctly before, though, so we'll just see if it does or not. I should have saved the 18, because double hitting here would be really nice. But I'll Scarab Flight and move, and then just get an Into My Embrace next turn, and that'll use all my Horn Beetle. I guess I need to play one more Lost, don't I? Maybe that's just Icebound Quills. And then here, I'll use the Dark to curse him. Oh, I took quite a bit of damage. I can activate Fluid Night Bottom to teleport to a shadow. But I don't think he's going to be able to reach me. So let's hit him with this. And then I think I'm safe to grab this. Because if I push him... Well, we'll undo it if it doesn't push him into the hazard. But if it does push him into the hazard, he can't reach me. Because this 100% should push him all the way. Okay, cool. And now with move 1, he just goes here. And there's no fire. So I position right here. And then next turn, I pull him into the hazard. That's not where he should have gone. I guess from here, he's only moved 1 away from reaching. Whereas from here, he would have only been moved 1 away from reaching. But I would have moved him here, and then that would have given me a good Into My Embrace. But I can just 1, 2, 3, and I still hit him. And then I just attack with Black Barrage, and maybe we kill? Oh, cool, he's not attacking. Attack him. Just move my shadow to the door. Come here. And now, this positioning on Geminate made sense. And he just goes down. I didn't get a second card in my lost pile. We actually cleared through this room super easily. Long rest and... Do I Changeling's Boon? I think I do. I'd rather get 2 check marks. And plus this Bless could come through. And yeah, Daredevil gives it to you even if you just activate it for a persistent, even though I don't think it's supposed to. But that's fine with me. Okay. Very good room. We drop... What do we drop? There's nothing to drop. Maybe I drop Eclipse. I could also drop Anger of the Dead, but I like the wounding. I wouldn't mind dropping Rest and Shade if I had played it. We need Dark Fog for shadow moves. Maybe I don't need Black Barrage since I have Deadbolt. Maybe I don't need Teleport, but multi-target Forceful Spirits is pretty good. Oh, I got Tormentor. Okay, then I can drop Lingering Rot. I guess I got Tormentor when I cursed him, didn't I? Because he was wounded, and I cursed him while he was wounded, I think. Alright, so we long rest here, and I can just rest in Shade and pick up this loot. That's 2 Arrowvine we've gotten. Alright, we have 2 melee losses, so I can lose a card of either type. We'll drop... The pushes and pulls are really good here. The self-healing is good. Maybe I won a lot of my ranged cards. So we'll drop Hornet Stinger. I don't know, the disadvantage is good. Oh, I actually don't want elements because it gives the Pixie Demons extra target. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move 4. And I guess I just move this shadow to the door. It's a little underwhelming. I do wish Gem weren't so far away. Okay, I guess they fixed this because it was letting me slide and like not slide into the hazard before. Which is fine. I'd rather it be correct, but we're not going to save that element. And... Oh, I literally can't even open the door here. Alright, I guess I'll open it with Scarab Flight. And then I'll open it with Deadbolt Fluid Knight. Man, I can't believe it's taken me like a full rest cycle just to move to this door. Alright, Deadbolt Fluid Knight, I can do that slow, right? And then open the door Scarab Flight. That's a little suspicious.
Taking a short...
Okay, stand still. Okay, this is all fine. We just push that guy and he takes pretty decent damage. Then he heals. They get strengthened. Deathwalker's not going to be able to kill a Snow Imp. But this guy can't push me into any hazard. Oh, is it going to push me forward because of the 1, 2? Okay. We undo that and we don't use the leather armor. Because I believe it's using leather armor that gave him push 4 instead of push 2. Because he's definitely not supposed to have push 4. Yeah, and then he just had push 2 without the leather armor. Ooh. I kind of want to save these items. But I also like the damage. We'll just focus on killing this guy. Oh, okay, I needed the spyglass. I dodged the miss. That is very nice. And we will just move one shadow in towards the elite snow imp. But this one maybe I keep here. I mean, I'm just short resting. Maybe to just hit him with Deadbolt top. I'll have the dark. Hit him with Deadbolt top and hit him with just a Geminate something. Maybe even Icebound Quills. Maybe Drag Down. So short rest. Black Barrage is fine. We're going to hit with Deadbolt. Oh, I could have put the shadow under him in Anger of the Deaded. That would have been good. Oh, I'm stuck in the wrong form. What a tool. I can't believe I did that. My thing is glitched from playing Changeling's Boon, and it's letting me switch. Oh, I bet that's what it is. They just have this programmed wrong. Where it's like at the end of each of your turns, this is just supposed to be switch once. But I think they have it programmed to be you can always switch when you have it played. And you know what? I'm just not going to say anything about it. 1, 2. And Reckless Jam. And then maybe something will walk through the shadows. And Deadbolt. Okay, Living Bones heals up. Snow Imps are really annoying. From here, a push 2 shouldn't get anything too devious on me. Kill? Nice. Alright. 1, 2, 3. So this guy should walk into a shadow, but this guy will not. Oh, he picked the wrong hex. Alright, I don't want to use the leather armor because I don't want to give him extra push, which is really dumb that that's a thing to be worrying about, but it's fine. Now, I Fluid Knight. I could move a shadow in Deepening Despair, but it only kills with crit. So I'm going to Fluid Knight and maybe move shadow. Then here, go late. Probably do nothing. Okay, move 2, 1, 2. Okay, they don't reach. And this guy's healing himself up again. This room has gone poorly, I think. Renewing Potion, my 2 items. And then we're going into this guy. We get a +2 and we kill him. Oh, so close. If only he had moved on to the shadow. I think I'm just going to back into the corner here. Oh, Geminate's not fast enough. Okay. I'm just going to back up a lot. And I'm probably long resting. Okay, this guy's now next to 2 shadows. And I can hit him with Deepening Despair. And move a shadow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think I just long rest. Gosh, they're attacking again. This is alright. Just don't miss this, Deathwalker. Don't know why I said that. And then let's just get Shadow under this guy. He's not moving. Maybe I can wound him. I don't know. This is taking a really long time, it feels like. It has to be a ranged card here. We'll drop... Reshape the Guise is a good healing tool. So is Harvest the Essence. Oh, Scarab Flight Bottom is really good for the last room. And I need the movement on Firefly Swarm. I just don't want to lose any of these. I guess I'll get my healing from other sources. Alright, Deathwalker, these two cards do not do anything here. Here, I go late. There's no scary pushes coming in. So I go late, and I attack, and I want to stay in ranged form, I think. Good. They do not reach, but they get a lot closer. Oh, that guy got a lot closer. Okay. Well, he came in, and now I can Scarab Flight him into the hazard. So that works for me. And then I'm positioning myself right here. And I double attack the Living Bones. I'm gonna have to short rest Deathwalker again. +2. +2. Oh, let's go. Okay. Oh, shovel this. And now he can't go in there and hit me. Here, it's double attack him. Or I could immobilize him and heal myself. Here, I could just Fluid Knight him. But it doesn't kill. Plus, there are several cards that I don't want to lose on a short rest. Eclipse would be fine. Rest and Shade would be fine. Anger of the Dead would be fine. Deepening Despair is fine. It's not Fluid Knight. Alright, we double hit him and we Fluid Knight him. And we boots to underspeed his 20. And then we just move these towards the door. And this shadow will probably just never reach. Good. Please. No. Geminate. You really, really need to kill here. Geminate. Oh no, that's so bad. That's so bad. Because he heals up here and it's attack for 4 and I get pushed into the hazard, so I have to lose a card. That's so bad. Miss on Deathwalker. That is so bad. And he heals up. Unbelievable. Dang, and I don't have any attacks to use on him now. I don't have any shadows. I can't even reckless jab him because I don't have the Amulet of Life. Oh, how do I kill this guy? Do I really have to commit Icebound Quill's loss? That feels like it's just throwing in the towel on the level. Like, I don't know how I win after that point. Please die. No. Okay, a glancing potion for 1 damage. For 1 damage. I don't have any shadows. This needs a +2 to kill. Oh my gosh, I can't damage this guy. What do I even do here? What do I do here? Oh my gosh. Dude, this Bones is taking so much damage. Because he healed himself like 3 turns in a row. I opened the door and got him down to 5 health. And then he healed all the way back up. And I got him down to 2. And then he healed back up. And, like, I can't kill him. I can't short rest here. I should have just Icebound Quills him last turn. That would have killed him. I have to short rest Geminate. Mind Spike is really bad. That was my only way to guarantee to underspeed him. But I have 1 health and I can't lose a different card. Dude, I'm so screwed. Oh, okay, at least Deathwalker's faster. But he hurts so bad. And he heals! And he heals! What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh, why is this highlighted? Yeah, let me pull there. Oh? Oh? Okay. Okay. I guess that pull makes sense. That actually does make sense. Oh, this is so bad. So unbelievably bad. Man, the first room went so well, too. But this has just been a disaster. How do I even heal up? Like, I can't afford to be playing Rest and Shade here. But I need to. I guess I drop Anger of the Dead. The wounding can be pretty good, but I feel like I need to put this shadow... No, I can put the shadow here and move Gem onto it, and then Rest and Shade. Wait, does Shovel come back? I did not realize Shovel was recoverable. That's kind of interesting. One, two, three. Do I open the door? Oh, this is terrifying. Alright, it's 2 elite imps? Yeah, 2 elite imps, 1 normal bones. I would love a way to get this bones into a hazard. I guess if I can move a lot, like move 4 and pull into my embrace. We're gonna need a lot of work out of Deathwalker here. One, two, three. Yeah, if I slide in, I would open the door. This guy would see me. We're not doing that. One, two, three. Let's go.
You finally get a glimpse of the element.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, I can't stay here. I would like to, because I could hit the Snow Imp, and I would like to try to kill the Snow Imp. But I have to just target this guy. And, yeah, unfortunately the push just doesn't do much of anything other than force him to target the thing in the middle. What's the boss doing? Nice. Love that. Do I target living bones, actually? Snow imps are hitting so hard. I mean, I hit either the living bones or the snow imp with a strengthened attack 6. He's attacking for 4 under the thing anyway. Good. Oh no! It was a crit! I had +2 crit. Do I let Geminate? Oh no, Geminate would have to lose 2 cards. Okay. Never mind. Teleport here and Deadbolt. It's the best I can do. Ranged mode. Luckily, this guy didn't do anything. We have to short rest because we're going to be... Drag down's really good. I can definitely see my last turn being like Icebound Quills drag down. Let's see. I move in... Mind Spike would be really nice too. I move in and I attack with Into My Embrace. We just double hit this Snow Imp and try to kill it. Boss still isn't hitting. I love that. And we go before the Snow Imp. That's good. So I just teleport here. Actually, I get further in by just default walking. Curse in their deck. One, two, three, 4. I don't really want this guy to hit me because it would push Deathwalker into the hazard and it would brittle. But it's single target attack. It's only attack for 3. I can hit this guy and pull him here. Of course we don't get good damage. But I pull him here and he targets the thing. And Jim gets hit down here, but Gem can lose a card to damage or just survives a -1 or better. Does Gemnate lose a card to 6? Getting real low on these cards. I could drop Scarab Flight. My next turn is like come down here and Reckless Jab this guy. 6 damage feels like, oh, whoops. Well, I'm gonna undo and I'm gonna lose a card to the 6. Dang it. Now maybe I can't do that because it's gonna load the save right there. Well, I misclicked there. I meant to lose a card instead of receiving the 6, but maybe it doesn't make a difference. I really want to go back though. Especially because I don't know if Gem can reach the guy in the corner to disarm him. This is scary. It's also very doable. Yeah, I can't undo. Let's see. I mean, Deathwalker still has multiple cards. I still have Fluid Knight. I have to long rest to get back my thing, which I would love to do, but it's just not worth it. There are a lot of cards that I can lose. The only card I really want is Fluid Knight. I guess Deadbolt's also pretty good. Here, 1, 2, 3 just doesn't reach down here. If I just Reckless Jab this guy and just lose a card to damage... and I long rest so that I can get my Heavy Sword Spyglass back and pick my card. Crap. He literally picked the one card. That's so bad. I don't even reach him. So, I have to lose a card to damage. I could lose Icebound Quills. And I could move 3 jump. Oh, this isn't ice. Okay, so I do reach. And I probably kill with Reckless Jab. Then I'm in ranged mode. I have to short rest. I have 2 melee cards, 3 ranged cards. So no matter what on a short rest, I'm able to play at least 1 more turn. Okay. Man, I was gonna get to Amulet of Life and remove the riddle. Okay, we got the kill. We get a shadow. Oh, I don't have Amulet of Life. Man, I've even gotten lucky in this final room. We drop Eclipse. Alright, what is the play here? I'm thinking... I don't have Anger of the Dead. I would love to wound this guy. I was thinking move over and Dark Fog this guy. And Gem short rests. Melee card is fine because I'm just doing range stuff. It means that I can't attack with Into My Embrace. If I play Firefly, Swarm, Loss, then I'm exhausted. If I play Into My Embrace, I guess then I can long rest, can't I? So I just go as fast as I can and I Into My Embrace. And I hit this guy and I pull him in, and then Deathwalker tries to kill him. The only problem is that we're trying to kill him with attack 3, and he has 8 health. We never drew this Bless. We never drew this Bless. That's crazy. Then Deathwalker can do Strengthened Attack 6. I have to kill him with, like, Strengthened Attack 6, Attack for 3, Attack for 5. And I have to kill this guy with Attack for 3, Attack for 3. That doesn't sound good. Does that mean that I should commit a Fluid Knight here? The problem with that is I don't like that initiative. Yeah, I would love to know how much damage Gem does first. Geminate can lose a melee card to damage no matter what here, and still potentially gets another turn. Gosh, Snow Imp's attacking every turn, every single turn. No, Geminate, we needed damage. We needed damage. We needed damage. Oh, Deathwalker needs to crit. We just never pulled the Bless. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I can do. I could teleport over here to try to tank an attack 5, but I mean, the thing survives the attack from the Snow Imp, and then Geminate loses a card to Rhymeheart's attack. I don't know how I kill the Snow Imp, though, is the problem. But I just assume that it's not attacking this next turn. And I do my Fluid Knight attack 6 over here, but then Deathwalker has to lose Rest and Shade. No, I won't have a card in hand. Yes, I will. I lose Rest and Shade, and then I short rest and I Fluid Knight again, and Geminate kills the Snow Imp. Or I try to tank a hit myself, but I don't like this. Oh wait, no. We let it take 3 damage, because it survives 3. So this attack it does not survive, so Geminate loses a melee card. It needs to not be attack out of Imp here. I'm so screwed. I have to long rest because I have to remove this wound. I mean, I guess technically that's not attack. Rhymeheart could miss. Like, just a list of things that could happen. Crit. 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 No. Okay, I do kill him if I crit, though. Miss? No. Get rid of this ice. Because he can use ice to for his own evil doings. Can't be Fluid Knight. I have an attack 4 with Firefly Swarm. I mean, it's simply... it's... Geminate goes fast. No, I can't do the attack 4 because I need Geminate to be able to lose a card. So Geminate has to attack for 3 with Into My Embrace into this guy. And kill it. And then Deathwalker has to attack for 5. When he hits the anchor, Geminate loses the 2 cards and discard, and then I short rest and I Fluid Knight him again. If he goes invisible here, I lose. If Geminate misses the kill on the Snow Imp, I lose. I don't know. Oh, wait. He goes invisible. Okay. What if... Okay, first of all, let's just crit this, and then he just dies. And then there's nothing to worry about. This deck is very clean looking, though. Crit, 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 crit. That's not a crit. But, now Geminate can kill him. I think I have to sacrifice Geminate here. And Geminate's permanently dead. But if I teleport here, he will get multi-target. He will hit Deathwalker and Geminate. But from here, Deathwalker pushed 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He never kills Deathwalker. And crit on attack for 2 never kills Deathwalker. There's no way he can't go to here or here because he wants to hit Gem and Deathwalker both. So I teleport right here. He can't attack the anchor. Gem needs a -2 or a miss to survive. Just destroy this thing. Why not? Gem, I could attack with Into My Embrace. And if I draw the Bless that I put in my deck forever ago, then we're fine. Or I use the element here. Oh, I get healed. I get healed if I do this, and now I survive the hit from the Snow Imp. And they never attack the thing. I'm strengthened. I get a 0. I get the 0. We throw this here. I throw this here. Oh my gosh. Did we make it? Now, there's one more thing. No matter what, when I short rest, I can play Dark Fog, Fluid Knight, move Shadow onto him, and hit him. If I have to lose a card to damage, that's fine. If it's the miss, I lose. He just shuffled, which means that it's a 5 in 8 chance that he's attacking. If he's attacking, he's almost guaranteed to kill it, especially if he gets one of his slower cards. So I just have to hope that I don't miss. -1 is fine. So 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and 13 chance to win. I have to take the 12 and 13 chance to win. If he gets the 5 speed shield. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's attacking, so I made the right play here. This is my only hope. And Geminate exhausted to cards, not to damage, because she survived that attack. Yeah, it looks like I had lost no matter what. Dude, I felt it. I knew it was happening. Does he get the -2 or the miss? No, a -1, and it exactly dies. So yeah, it's completely unwinnable. Man, I wonder. I'm just gonna check and see. That is such a heartbreaking way to lose. Oh, 12 and 13, literally everything except miss. We pulled multiple really bad misses in that level. Because that Living Bones that lived for forever, we missed him multiple times. Oh, I really thought that I had saved it. Actually, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's this turn back here when I wanted to lose the Geminate card to 6 damage onto the anchor. But I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. We just go back to that turn. Because like the Snow Imp crit the anchor, and I said I wanted to lose a card to it, but then I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and when I clicked undo, it crashed, and so I couldn't undo when I wanted to lose a card on Gem. It would mean that Gem would have one fewer turn though. Was that this turn? I think it was this turn. Because here I short rest and I move in. And I lost drag down. No, it wasn't this turn. It was the next turn. Because here it was just double target this guy, right? And this was where I moved Gem down here. I moved here. I hit here. Man, where were my curses? I cursed them so many times. Did we ever see them draw any curses? No, I only cursed them twice. But still, they never drew them. But yeah, this attack crits, and I wanted to lose a card to damage, but then I accidentally clicked the big button instead of this. Well, and then now we know in retrospect that it has to be Reckless Jab because I have to go at 14 next turn. Ooh, but even that's not good. Well, I don't know. Well, thank you, Jonathan. I'm glad I could help. Man, it's crazy that from this position it's lost, or like I lost. Because this position feels pretty good. I don't know how much damage Deathwalker does here. I think this attack didn't do very well, because I think I sent it here, and it just does... Oh, it almost kills. Man, I should have just gone back to the... as soon as that mistake happened, and I misclicked losing a card to let the thing take 6 damage. Because if the thing had had more health, I would have just long rested Deathwalker at the end and had advantage and always killed. Alright, I don't think he dies here. Oh, and I take Retaliate. I could have run down here. I still would have taken Retaliate. And I think Gem kills here. Oh, no, because it's not. But I think this draws the Bless, yeah. And here's the miss. That stupid miss. Oh, whoops. Oh, I can't. Dang it. Ugh. So I don't know. Should I continue on this run tomorrow, or should we start over? Because all I needed to do was not misclick the burn a card on Geminate. And then even with the exact way everything had played out, well, no, because I would have had a different card in hand. We just pretend like this never happened. It was like a 1 health guy. That's what's so tragic about it. I think he had 2 health. He had 2 health and I was attacking him for 5, or he had 3. Yeah, it has been nothing but Town in Flames. We found the last herb. Alright, we'll continue it. Because I think I probably would have still won had I discarded. Because, like I said, I'm going to lose a card to the damage. And then I clicked on the big button, which was accept the damage. And we just saw I won pretty easily with that. From that point on. Deathwalker won every category. Alright, well, we know for next time not to play those two characters for that level, because they just struggle to kill skeletons. Although, I should have brought Strength of the Abyss on Deathwalker. I had so much stamina that I didn't need. Strength of the Abyss definitely would have made a huge difference, because I had so many shadows at the end that I wasn't using. Also, though, to put the Bless in Geminate's deck in the first room and just not draw it the whole scenario is very rude. I can get my Wound Sword now. Not right now, but, get a medal here. Oh, nice. That's fine.
It's almost time to head out on the next mission.
Bet resources. 2 materials. Let's get wood. Alright. Merchant Wound Sword. Over the shovel. We did not really get very much use out of the shovel. I didn't realize that the shovel was reusable, though. That's kind of crazy. And Glancing Potion would have done me better than Renewing. Well, I don't know. Renewing did alright. How close is Deathwalker to leveling? Not very. Yeah, by long resting. Dallin, did you see the cheating at the end of the level? What do you think? I mean, it was just because I misclicked, and then when I clicked undo, the game crashed. And so then when it loaded back in, I didn't undo it. But I should have just undone it at the time when I misclicked. Just trying to justify it to myself. Okay, shovels one-time use. I thought so. You vote continue? Alright. Well, I mean, that's 3 votes for continue and 0 votes for, for reset. I'm probably done for tonight, though. I did misclick and then it crashed. We got the My Private Empire, which is a really, really nice scenario. Needs the climbing gear. Really nice scenario for getting masteries. Ooh, but rather than... Oh, I already started this. But my prosperity went up, so I can get both the craftsman and the trading post now. I definitely do not want to play Town of Flames tomorrow. I just wish I had gone back and loaded after I undid it the first time. Because I think I would have found my way through. But, I mean, I don't know. The big blunder was going at 38 on Geminate. I could have gone at 14. But I wanted the move 3 switch. And I didn't want to play Icebound Quills. But then the Snow Imp went at 37. Killed me with the damage from the attack. And pushed me into a hazard. Which made Geminate lose 2 cards. Which was really bad. But that wouldn't have happened. It would have been different had I lost a card to damage to the altar, because I would have had different cards in hand. I don't know. Hey Paradox. I don't know if we lost or not. So I was near the end of the level. It's the strong foundation one where they're attacking a thing and you can lose cards to not take damage. I thought about it because it was being attacked for 6. It got crit. And so I thought about it and I said, okay, I'm going to lose a card to damage. But then I misclicked and I clicked let it receive the damage. And then as soon as that happened, the turn ended. I clicked undo to go back and the game crashed. So then when I reloaded from the crash, it took me to the next turn, but I couldn't undo anymore. And so from that point, I could have gone to load the save back to the previous turn and redone that whole turn and lost the card to damage. And then in the end, I lost the level when Deathwalker had 13 cards in her deck. I couldn't long rest to get my Spyglass back. And so I just attacked with Fluid Knight. And I had 13 cards in my deck and I pulled the miss. And if the Anchor had more health, I could have long rested and gotten my Spyglass back, and I would have attacked with advantage and killed. So it came down to missing on the final attack, and the thing only didn't have enough health because I misclicked losing a card to it taking 6 damage. And then the game crashed when I hit undo. And then I went back and I loaded, like after losing, I went back and I loaded the save and was able to win it from there. But that was also with kind of knowing what my upcoming cards were. But I think we just don't tell anybody about it and we just keep going from here. What are the herbs in my private empire? Airvine, Axenut, Flame Fruit. It's not a Corpse Cap. Really, really, really want Corpse Cap. Anyway, I'm going to bed. We can make a level 1 banner right now. Yeah, I'm surprised that so few people play Frosthaven. It's a good game. They should have more people. There we go. Experience the construction of 12 buildings. That's what we want. I don't think this Banner Spear is playing any levels. Well, let's put realistic items on her, though. That's fine. All right. You two. Have a good night, everybody.